Welcome to Rom Wills Money Matters. Hair care businesses are recession proof. One thing I'm going to do this week, I'm going to talk about 3 businesses that are recession proof. Because we got to be honest. I don't care what they're saying about the economy or something. We headed to a recession. People can see that. Because you got plenty of businesses going out of business. And then you got plenty of people not working. Now, when you have people not working, like voluntarily not working, they're not spending money. Then the businesses aren't making money. I mean, where I live, it's a pretty good income. Household income is pretty much average 6 figures. Yet there are many like empty businesses and everything. It's a lot to it. It's a lot more to the economy. It has a lot more to do with people, when what they're going to spend their money on, how they're going to save their money and everything. And, it can get deeper. It's a deeper conversation. And it's actually one I don't want to just talk about it. It's a lot of stuff to it. But I will talk about some of the stuff that you can do to avoid a recession. Some of the businesses that you can get into. Now, I've talked about this before, but I would say things are getting worse now. Because one of the things that I do is I'll check out different videos or different articles talking about how many businesses are going out. Like restaurants, there's many chain restaurants going out. There are places in this neighborhood that I used to could go to. They're out of business now. I'm like, oh, okay. But anyway, this week I'm gonna talk about 3 businesses that they're gonna stay around no matter what. Now, the first one is the hair care business. Hair care. Let the barber bless you. Let the barber bless you. And, I might joke about that, but I was like, wait a minute. These barbers be making money. The barber shop I go to, the owner of it, he has 2 barbershops plus a building where he owns some salons, renting it out to other people. In fact, I gotta let the barber bless me. And I have to go to her salon spot now. It's just like, oh my goodness. But when you think about it, think about hair for a second. I don't care what's going on. People's hair grows. And I don't care, even if you bald, but if you like part of beard gang, because even at the barbershop I was going to, where my barber was, there were a couple guys in there, they were bald and they had beards. And I don't care where you go on the planet, humans are growing hair. And the beauty of it is you cut that hair once, you're going to cut it again and again. All you have to do is just do a good job. Like, hair is always growing back. And, anything with hair care, like I mentioned barbers, but shampoos, shops, clippers, and everything. I have a bunch of clippers myself. I just don't cut my own hair like I used to. Side effect of the stroke, I put it like that, right? But it's plenty of stuff out there. Like, there's some hair salons, barbershops. Oh, they be making money. They all over the place. They're ubiquitous. And there's so much that you can do with that. There are even some barbershops out there that are franchising, or they got large corporations. Because people always got to get it. People ain't walking around out here with their hair long or messed up or anything. That's a big thing. And then, you still got to wash the hair. There's so much you got to do with the hair. You can create a whole industry off of it. I'll never forget when, in the black hair care industry, now, it's well known that Koreans have a big hold in it, right? I remember going to a Korean shop just to get some sushi. And while I was waiting for it, There was a magazine, hair, just all hair care. Of course, it was all in Korean, but I was like, wow. And they had big places where they had warehouses for hair care shops, you know. And even if you're not Korean, there's plenty of shops out there that's selling clippers, that's selling shampoos, stuff like that. And you notice they are never complaining. And why should they complain? Because like I said earlier, when you talk about the economy, you got to talk about the people. You got to talk about the demographics. One thing people are always going to do, the overwhelming majority of them are going to fix their hair. Indeed, even on social media, I've seen a couple times when you've had some people who hadn't cut their or washed their hair in a while. There was one guy I saw, he hadn't washed his hair in a few years, and he still got his hair cut. He still got his hair cut. Even if somebody's talking about locks, there have been people who've had locks for a while, but then they'll cut it for whatever reason. Or, if they hadn't washed it a while, they still have to get it washed. Even if it's a salon just to take care of hair, there's plenty of salons, everything. And I'm not big on wigs, but still, that's a big thing too. Think about it, there's so much to do with hair. Even if you're not cutting the hair, if you're able to create a shampoo, a good shampoo, that can make you a lot of money. Or even if you're a business that can create clippers and stuff, that can make you a lot of money. There's so many things with that. It's more than just letting a barber bless you. That's just one part of it. There are barbers making six figures just from cutting hair. Just from cutting hair, and I saw how that was possible. I'm like, oh, wow. Seriously. If they have multiple spots, and they have contests, everything, but it comes down to one thing. It's recession proof because people's hair always grow back. They always going to have to get their hair cut. Always going to have to get their hair washed. They always going to the vast majority are always going to have something they doing with their hair because it's always coming back. That's the beauty of it. It's recession proof. No matter what's going on, people got to cut their hair, or want to cut their hair or wash their hair, style their hair, whatever. Anything hair care business is recession proof. It's going to keep coming back. Now, some people might look down on it like, oh, that's just hair. But, we talking business. We talking money. We talking ways you can make money. Even if you can't cut hair, you can still open a hair care shop. I've actually thought about that too. Just if this don't work out, and still might do it. Have a shop where I have maybe shampoos and stuff. Shampoos, soaps, clippers, stuff like that. But it's always going to make money because people's hair is always going to grow. That's the beauty of it. Keep that in mind. It is recession proof for that reason. It's not going to stop. All you have to do is just be good at it. Think about it. That's all you have to do is be good at it. And for a lot of people might just say, well, that's just hair because they caught up into being, I don't know, some professional making a lot of money. Yeah, forget all of that. Because I actually know a young lady. She had an office job, got fired, and opened a hair salon and making money. That's how deep it is, all right? I want y'all to think about that. So anyway, until next time, let's go make that money.